What if I told you that one of Hollywood's biggest heartthrobs, a man adored by millions, had a life full of heartbreak, and yet, he found a love nobody saw coming? A love so real, so private, that the world was shocked when Keanu Reeves chose Alexandra. Today, you'll discover why this love story changed everything, even for a man who had lost almost everything. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Now, let's dive into what really happened. Imagine losing everything you ever loved, all at once. That was the reality for Keanu Reeves in the mid-1990s. To the outside world, he was the perfect Hollywood star, handsome, charming, and adored by millions for his roles in Speed and Point Break. Fans saw him as the action hero with a gentle soul, a man who seemed to have it all. But behind the cameras and flashing lights, Keanu's life was a series of heartbreaks that few could understand. He first endured the sudden and tragic loss of his girlfriend in a terrible accident. It was a blow that shook him to his core, leaving a void that fame or wealth could never fill. Just as he was trying to find his footing again, another tragedy struck. His daughter was stillborn. The pain of losing a child is unimaginable, and for Keanu, it compounded the grief he had already carried. Friends and close associates say that during this period, he withdrew almost entirely from the world. He was a man who seemed to have everything the public dreamed of: luxury, fame, and success, but inside, he carried a grief that no red carpet or movie premiere could ease. Hollywood is a place of fleeting romances, superficial relationships, and glittering appearances. Yet Keanu's heart was never interested in the superficial. He wasn't looking for another glamorous fling or a story that would play out for the tabloids. What he wanted was far rarer: someone who could see him as Keanu, the man, not the star. Someone who could understand his pain, his quiet nature, and his longing for a genuine connection. In a world obsessed with appearances, this kind of love seemed almost impossible to find. But little did he know, fate had something extraordinary in store. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Now, let's dive into what really happened. Keanu Reeves and Alexandra Grant's love story was unlike anything Hollywood had ever seen. While the media often celebrates whirlwind romances, flashy relationships, and dramatic celebrity affairs, their love unfolded quietly, almost invisibly, away from the public eye. They didn't rush to announce their relationship or seek attention on red carpets. There were no tabloid scandals, no social media showdowns, and no paparazzi chasing them for a story. Instead, their connection grew slowly, naturally, and meaningfully, rooted in deep friendship, mutual respect, and shared passions that transcended fame. Their days were filled with simple, meaningful moments. Together, they explored art galleries, discussed literature, and shared books that inspired thought and conversation. Long nights were spent talking about philosophy, life, and ideas that mattered to them. Alexandra brought a sense of calm and understanding into Keanu's life that no Hollywood spotlight could ever provide. She inspired him to embrace life once again, to heal from the heartbreak he had endured, and to slowly reopen his heart with trust and hope. What made their love story truly extraordinary was its authenticity. In an industry obsessed with appearances, glamour, and validation, Keanu and Alexandra's bond remained private and genuine. It wasn't about impressing the world or gaining approval, it was about finding refuge in each other, about two souls connecting in a way that was real, mature, and lasting. Their love was a sanctuary, a safe space where vulnerability and honesty thrived. While the world may have been surprised by the quiet depth of their relationship, those close to them understood that this was exactly the love Keanu had been searching for all along, a love that healed, inspired, and endured, far beyond the superficiality of Hollywood's stage. Even a love as deep as Keanu Reeves and Alexandra Grant's wasn't without its challenges. Being one of the most famous men in the world comes with constant scrutiny. Every public appearance, every gesture, and even the smallest interaction was analyzed by fans, critics, and the media. Paparazzi followed them, rumors circulated, and social media buzzed with speculation about their relationship. For Alexandra, an independent artist living a life far from the spotlight, navigating this constant attention required strength, patience, and balance. She had to maintain her own identity and creative freedom while being in the orbit of one of Hollywood's most admired stars. What makes their relationship truly remarkable is how they managed these pressures. Neither tried to change the other. Keanu didn't expect Alexandra to adapt to the world of fame, and she didn't try to drag him away from his life or his responsibilities. Instead, they found a middle ground, a partnership built on mutual respect, understanding, and trust. Keanu could be vulnerable, expressing his fears, insecurities, and heartbreak without hesitation. Alexandra could shine and pursue her passions without ever feeling overshadowed by his celebrity. Their love shows that the most enduring relationships are not based on drama, spectacle, or constant public validation. True love is built on understanding, respect, and shared values. Keanu, a man who had experienced profound loss and heartbreak, chose Alexandra not because she was glamorous or famous, but because she saw him for who he really was, his soul, not his celebrity. Together, they created a space where both could grow, heal, and thrive, proving that love built on respect and authenticity can withstand the pressures of the world, including the harshest glare of Hollywood's spotlight. Today, Keanu Reeves and Alexandra Grant are celebrated as one of Hollywood's most admired couples. But their admiration doesn't come from the glitz of red carpets, flashy awards, or tabloid headlines. It comes from something far rarer: authenticity. In an industry obsessed with glamour, gossip, and fleeting romances, their love story is a quiet rebellion. It's a reminder that true connection is measured not by appearances or public approval, but by understanding, respect, and mutual support. Fans around the world are inspired by the way Keanu and Alexandra navigated love in the spotlight. Keanu's decision to open his heart to Alexandra was about choosing substance over style, depth over flash, and genuine connection over superficial attention. It was a love that refused to bend to Hollywood norms, a love that prioritized emotional honesty, shared values, and personal growth. Alexandra didn't enter his life as a celebrity or a headline. She became a safe space where Keanu could be himself, vulnerable, and free from pretense. Their journey teaches a powerful lesson. Even after unimaginable heartbreak, trust and hope can return. True love is worth waiting for, and it's not defined by glamour or recognition. It's defined by the person who sees your soul, understands your pain, and walks with you through life's ups and downs. Hollywood may never have expected Keanu to find a love so grounded, real, and transformative. But perhaps that's what made it perfect. Alexandra didn't just enter his world. She helped bring him back to life emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. Their story reminds us all that the most enduring love isn't about spectacle. It's about heart, connection, and the courage to open yourself fully to another human being. And that is a story the world will continue to celebrate over and over.